Sweet Jesus. Yeah.
Everybody, I mean, it's part of life. Disappointment are part of life. People letting you down is all part of life. You won't take it personal. Believe me. Once you get to that, when you start feeling like that, you're not taking things personal. It's not like you don't hurt. You hurt, you move on, and you don't talk about it. When you see the person, if the person apologizes to you, you accept the apologies and you don't mention it. You and them move on. That's when you know you're no longer dealing with that low self-esteem. You have come out of that, the lowest pit of it. Believe me, as we grow older, you have new most self-esteem to deal with. Trust me, it changes. It changes as you get older. If maybe you thinking, oh, it goes away, it will not necessarily, but now you know how to deal with things. Now you know how to handle it. It's not like first, when you're still growing up, you don't know what's happening. You cry for every little thing. You self-pity. You hold on to things. And, you know, it's just ridiculous. But once you come out of the first stage, I guess you just say, look, this part of life, when life gives you lemonade, you made lemonade, and you just move on. And people will see you. They say, oh my, there's nothing gets to you. But you have chosen that this thing that's happened to me in the past, it won't define me. It won't rule me. I'm not gonna allow it to change my mood. Whatever happens to you in life, you determine how far this gets. You are the author. You determine it. So once you get to that stage where you're not,
I've heard that.
that you're no longer at anybody's mercy. You do what makes you happy, even if you're in a relationship or not. You have an open communication, and you are still improving yourself. You're still helping this person. The person is helping you. You both are basically winning. I'm helping you. You're helping me. I'm helping myself. You're helping yourself. We are not insecure. We are not jealous of each other's success or whatever that may come. Even if we have a little bit of hitch, we can sit down and talk about it. Then you at least you have come out of that lowest pit of self-esteem. Like, seriously.
Barbara, I can't wait to see your TED Talk one day. I'll be there right up at the front.
You will be the first person I invite because I love talking with these things with you.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. Muhiz GH says your discussion seems interesting. Thank you. Hey Abna, hey Lock D. I'm good, thank you. Hey Flo, thank you for coming back. Hey Awari10. Awari10 made a comment, right? And he said that some girls compare their partners to each other. So a girl will go, oh, my partner does this for me, or my boyfriend does this for me. And I asked if guys do the same thing, and he said yes. Now that can lead to the end of many relationships. Comparisons never help anybody. People do it with their children. Please don't do that. Your children will grow up to resent you. Stop and focus on your child's gifts and qualities and just work on your child. No comparisons necessary. And the same goes with partners as well. I don't know why people do it. It's silly. And Owaritan also said that most girls are lying. Their partners aren't doing most of those things for them. They're lying to you, and it's going to destroy your relationship if you believe them.
Of course. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Muhiz says that low self-esteem is a state of mind. Abna says that's a big problem there. No, no, no. You can overcome it as you understand the psychological and emotional impact it might have.
Yeah.
Flo says, oh, no surprise there. Fail to understand why people do that. Same. Abna says, why are they comparing? Why are they comparing?
Flo said, just be proud of who you love and your family. Simple.
Oh, yeah.
You're only in competition with the person you were yesterday. Your competition is yourself.
Lock D officially says, thanks. Thankfully, I have never had low self-esteem in my life. Well, that's good to hear. I know a lot of people struggle with it. So if you haven't had to, well, that's wonderful. You shouldn't have to, you know. It's not a great thing to have to struggle with at all. He says it's always a state of mind.
It's in the mind. It's literally your thoughts talking to you. Is the mind is like a game in your mind, and your thoughts are telling you something that the negative thoughts is telling you you're not worth it, and a little bit of the positive thought will come and say, yes you are, yes you are. and it's up to you. As it's like a battle. It's up to you to tell that negative to go away and say, no, I will succeed. I can do this. I'll have, you have to talk to yourself. It's a battle. It's really a mind thing. It's a battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mohit says the struggle might stem from childhood experiences. Yes, like we said, childhood plays a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
So much. People don't realize. Yeah.
That's why a lot of people go to therapy, and the therapist, after asking a series of questions, realize that there's something from their childhood that they still haven't healed from. And it takes a lot of digging. And that person may not have even realized, the damage that it had done to them, or how traumatized they were.
It's true.
Is essential for a lot of people.
Yes. It is true, because I've never been to therapy session or whatsoever, but I know people who have been in there. And years ago, I was watching this movie where this lady had an addiction to just sleeping around. And
is it called Addicted?
That's it. That's the movie. Mm-hmm. And she never knew that particular thing that happened to her in her childhood was affecting her adulthood. Her husband could not believe that his wife has such an illness. It was something for him to really get his mind around. Like, he just felt, she's just cheating on me. But after you look at it and say, if she was just cheating on you, it would be with one person, with this one person.
Exactly.
He just want to meet that sexual desire, And
it was never enough for her. So it was an addiction, definitely. Yeah.
No. And I think she blocked it out. She blocked that particular thing out. Many people block it out, but I think don't do it. Say it, talk about it, and it's better to talk about it and just get healed. Seek therapists, do whatever you have to do. But if you don't deal with it, it affects your adulthood. I mean, I've listened to so many other people where, like Omotola, I was watching how she grew up, and because she lost her father at a very young age, she kept that bitterness inside. So when she was acting, she would use that to cry on set. But when they said cut, she would still be crying.
Right.
So she said she had to come to
her. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to come to terms and deal with it. It's not easy. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, these things are step by step, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Yao, hey, how are you? Muhis GH says, his coping mechanisms include, I am the best, I'm the best, I can do it, I deserve better, I'm phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely. I say those words to myself, words of affirmation, very important. Flo says, the flashbacks will keep haunting you, but you have to keep pushing through, be strong for yourself first. Steffi says, therapy is bae. Hey Claude, how are you doing? I agree, you have to be strong, but also never be afraid to break down and cry if you need to. Strength does not mean that you cannot cry. You can.
No. Yes. You're not robot. You're a human being.
He says growing up in Ghana. Right. You have emotions and feelings for a reason, and tear ducts for a reason. Lock D says growing up in Ghana and then Italy made me strong mentally, right? If I have any problems or something is bothering me, I sit down and ask myself, how do I get out of this? Yeah. And sometimes you need to speak to people. You need advice as well, because you can't always come up with your own answer.
Of course.
But it just has to be, people you trust that you
and people that want to use it against you, because it's not everybody you confide. Some people, they are waiting to hear your weaknesses. Then they're ready. They're ready to use it against you. But I mean,
left, right, and center.
Yeah, it shows like it's really. And sometimes when you speak to the wrong person, then you go back into that lower self-esteem because they have used it against you. But sometimes, I mean, it depends on the person as well. It's like what this the officially said. I think what I can say when growing up back home before I came here really did help.
Yeah.
Because back home is different. When I came and I saw stuff like, and I think is, I think, in my opinion, is the best. Because whenever I meet
What,
people
growing up
that,
back home?
yeah, because when I came and I
Okay.
saw so many things, I'm like, you wouldn't be doing this where I'm from. Like,
The culture is completely different. It's a real culture shock for a lot of people.
I was so shocked. Like, I would go with my friends and I would see things. I'm like, and I will really be shocked. And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
no, you can't be doing this. But
Mm.
here it's just different culture, different things, and it's like, wow, you
Mm.
just in that shock moment, like, no, that's not acceptable in my house. It's just not acceptable where I'm from. And when people
But
see
yeah.
you're so different, they start to want to say, "Oh, you're weird." But I'd rather be weird than
Hmm.
different than doing everything that everybody's doing, going with the trend,
Yeah.
and especially when it's wrong.
Same here. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
following the crowd is not my thing at all.
it's just you're following the crowd. You don't even know where you're headed to. You can bump and stumble at any time.
You're right. Supreme Henny says, yes, I love the first 6 years of my life growing up back home in Congo. It lay a strong foundation. That's beautiful. Flo says, pretty much there's no judgment and you can be a little more free. And that's because Logie says strangers are the best. He likes speaking to strangers. That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay. You just have to ensure that the strangers won't use anything against you as well, because they can screenshot your messages. I don't know if they care that much about your life to do so, but you just never know.
yeah.
You never know. Okay, Barbara, it's been amazing speaking to you. Thank you
Thank you,
so
and you
much for your time
too.
this evening. You know I love speaking to you. We
Me
will
too.
definitely. Lockdy says no, they won't. Yeah, because you
You don't know. What will you be doing?
well, I'll be at home. Where am I going? There's nothing to do. I'll be right here. Same place, same time.
Maybe I will try another
But
new
yeah,
recipe. So let's
you're
do Johnny,
welcome.
guys.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. Much love to you. Please stay safe. Thank you so much, Barbara. I'll speak to you soon.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you guys.